Hi guys, watching sort of Man United Liverpool game. It's one of those games, what do you make of it? There was some such good football being played, but some real poor football being played. Sort of end-to-end stuff, but not end-to-end stuff, It's what made it exciting. Man United first half, played fairly deep, getting Liverpool on the break. Actually controlled the game. I felt should have been 3-4 nil up at half time. Liverpool were just sort of all over the place. Seriously, I mean, McAllister, so slow, no fight. And that's, in my opinion, for 90 minutes, he was absolutely appalling. Frimpong on the right, what is he doing? I can't see anything. I don't actually see what he produces. I don't see any penetration whatsoever. But we came out the second half. Sesko came off possibly injured. I think, forget the change of tact. I think he made a big difference because up front for United, I mean, his movement off the ball, his speed was causing Liverpool all kinds of problems up front. And as he's come off at half time, it's meant that Liverpool can move forward, which is obviously what they were going to try and do anyway. Robertson, comes off because he was really just not doing anything at all. It meant they could then, Liverpool could push up on that left wing. They didn't worry too much about Sesko's speed, because he wasn't there. Mbeumo, I don't think he's got any. I'm sorry, he does a lot of running, but his end product is so poor, doesn't produce anything for Man United. That left Liverpool coming back, and then such a bad mistake by Adami. I mean, that was so poor, but these things happen. But let's face it, Maguire was just left flat-footed. That's the concern for me with Maguire. He's not great when people coming towards him. And Liverpool got their goal back. And then, my gosh, the goalkeeper, what a screw-up to let Liverpool get the second goal. Not like him, really, because he's been playing pretty cool. You've got to accept, I think he's been steadfast for Man United. Man United started to shake. Liverpool took control of that second half, which surprised me after the first half. I think it was going to be 4-5 nil. And it was going Liverpool's way. And then you've got to give Manu his credit. I mean, the ball's pinged back to him. It's come across, pinged out, been a bad clearance from McAllister. Again, a lazy clearance from McAllister. And Manu comes in, and not just side foot, he places it. You can see he places it with his side foot, which lets the ball actually come off his foot, and the ball coming towards him, he lets the power and the bounce of the ball come to his foot, and then he uses his side foot to use that bounce to bounce a fast, hard back, and he's aimed straight at that left-hand corner. Beautiful. And that wins it. I think Liverpool then still did try. Mind you, I mean, when Mbeumo went through at with 5 minutes to go, I think should have made more of it than he did. I really do. On the other hand, Bruno, do you know what? People don't talk about Cunha too much. I actually think Cunha has been the big difference for Man United. I really do. Bruno's been fantastic. Carrick has done a lot. Cunha has been that little spark that helps Bruno. Bruno knows he's got somebody else he can give the ball to. Everyone's talking about Casemiro, etc. Cunha is clever player. But I do feel, and this is where everyone's going to go, that rubbish, I do actually think Bruno should have been sent off. I think that, in that second half, late in the second half, where he comes and he takes the guy's ankle, it all went very quiet, and Neville's going, I think that's a red card, guys. I know you're going to shout and scream and whatever, but I really do think that's a red card. Other than that, the only thing I've got to say is Rio, whatever his name is, a fantastic player. Take him to the World Cup. Seriously, take him to the World Cup. Manu, I think he should be going as well, because I think he's playing seriously better than Foden. He really is playing better than Foden. That's my opinion anyway. Score, I think really, I'm not sure whether Man United deserved the 3-2 or it should have been a draw, but I think just because of the first half, Man United deserved that. Carrick's done a great job there, hasn't he? And I think Man United that first half wanted it more. They were more hungry. They fought 50-50 tackles. They were winning. And as I say, that midfield McAllister didn't want to know. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack saying Bruno should have got a red. I'll try and be honest and say what I see. As far as Sesko's goal, was it handball or not? I don't know. You know, in other games, it could have been disallowed. I think it would have been ridiculous, but, you know, who knows anymore. Football, but I think the right result in the end. Football Chat Uncensored, Reno talking.